This is the Hot Wheels City Bat Blitz Hospital Attack playset. That's a real mouthful there. So this one's kind of cool. It's unique from the other sets because it doesn't have dinosaurs and things like that like a lot of the other sets have. So with this track, there are two openings for Hot Wheels track pieces. Right there's the one. The other is here. Now the two main features of this set is the helicopter. It's like a medical helicopter. And then there's a bat that's hiding behind the building there. You'll see more of him in a little bit. Now there's also two roadways that do not hook up the track pieces. There's this roadway in the front and there's a roadway in the back. You can't get to the roadway in the back while the bat's tucked behind the building. But it's there. There's two additional parking spaces, one right here, and you'll see by the indents in the track, or the playset. And then there's another parking space here, right near that button. So there's a button here that looks like the typical hospital cross, and that button releases the helicopter, and you'll see here shortly how that works. There is an opening here on the side for a car to drive into. Now, one thing I found kind of strange is the set's built where it looks like something can drive straight through the set, but I haven't really seen a way that that can happen, because not only is this ramp in the way, but if the helicopter's down, then there's a piece here that's in the way, so you can't just drive right into the helicopter through the bottom, but you'll see here shortly. And I guess if you want to park a car up here, you can, but there's not really indents or a track connection there, but there's space for that, so that's how that works. And the idea of the track here is for a car to enter through the side, and then you grab hold of the orange plus piece here, and as you're pulling up, you'll see the bat come up behind the building, and then it clicks into place once you reach the top, and the bat is in full view there. Whenever there's a car in here, it'll go down the ramp automatically and into the helicopter, and then you'll push the button to release the helicopter, and it's gonna flip over with the car inside and go into the building and shoot out the side. Here's how it works, like that. And as it's flipping over, the bat kind of chases after it. So, pretty neat stuff. Now I want to mention it's a little tricky getting the helicopter back in. And another thing to note is you can't put the bat back in place until the helicopter is put back into place. So you gotta flip the helicopter over. Now getting it back into place, there's a little white tab here sticking out. And then in the track here, playset, there's this orange piece here. The white tab on the helicopter is to go under this orange piece. That's the trick here. Otherwise you might just keep banging this in. Sometimes it'll go in easily by itself, sometimes it won't. So you just gotta make sure that that white tab on the helicopter is underneath that white piece. Now, once the helicopter's in place, you can put the bat back in place yourself, or if you pull the orange piece back down, the bat automatically comes up and goes back behind the building. So that is the fundamentals of it, and we're gonna have some playtime now. For this play set, I didn't do anything too fancy with the tracks. So over here I just have one piece connected, and over here I have two pieces with the curb included. So that's what we're gonna do with that. And I've got this Hot Wheels car with the soccer balls. He's gonna be one of our demonstrators. That is BDD12. That's an odd name. We got a Gotham City police car from Batman. We've got an ambulance, and we've got a shark car. It's interesting and kind of cool. So that's who is going to be demonstrating the playset. Alright, I'm going to drive the ambulance over here and park him right next to the helicopter. Cool. Okay, and I can also drive the police car around the back. Oh, actually, the bat's in the way. There's a parking space back behind the helicopter, as I mentioned, but the bat's kind of in the way right now, so we're just going to let that go. So, alright, let's test this out. Drive the soccer ball car into the set. Pull this up. Ah, there's the bat! Alright, the car went down into the helicopter. What's the bat doing? Alright, so you can push that button two different ways. You can push the button with the ambulance if you want. I think that's why the spot's there and the car is hanging over top of the button. Or you can just move them and push it with your finger, but I'm going to use the car. So here we go. Oh! Alright, so that's cool. The bat flung, it kind of chased after the helicopter, and the helicopter shot the car out the side there, so that was pretty cool. Alright, let's try that again. So remember, the helicopter's got to be flipped around first because it's blocking the bat. So we're going to shove that in there. Put that ambulance back. Just slide the bat back down. Cool. Alright, let's try the shark. It's another beast going in there. Alright, so we're going to pull this up. There's the bat. What are you doing? Alright. Oh, looks like the shark didn't go in there the whole way. You see that? Maybe his fin on his head caused that. Alright. Ah! There he goes. What are you doing in here? So there are some issues depending on the size of the car. Like, I don't know if the shark's fins cause that issue there, but I've seen other cars. Some cars are too long to go up the elevator, and some are just too tall as well. And that happens with some of the other sets. There's even a car that's not a Hot Wheels car that we have. It's a different brand, and it's basically as wide as a regular Hot Wheels, except for it has two rear view mirrors. There's one on each side, and they stick out just enough to stop it from fitting in the tracks. So it just depends. All these sets are picky like that. So we're gonna have the Gotham City police car go in there. Alright, he needs some help. There we go. Alright, there he goes, right in the helicopter. Push that button. Why are you in my hospital? Ah, let's get out of here. Alright, so that's it. That's pretty cool there. So if you wanted to park someone over in that spot, you can just park them in there while the bat's not around. So, alright, put the helicopter back again. Once you get that technique down to get that helicopter in there right, it's a lot easier. I didn't mention before, but there's these two things here you can move around. They don't really move very much, so I don't know what the point of it is. If it's just, I don't know, something to practice your motor skills, I don't know. But let's put that bat back down, and that's it. Hope you have fun with it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.